to get the good 2000 combo if I can, just because, like, I can get away with doing less, but the first area is still going to take the same speed.
Oh,
So I might as well get the opals there, and then skip the enemies later, since I will save time.
oh crap. I forgot. Fucking seed. What a wonderful fucking seed. Just open up my my folders, or like my Wind Waker folder inside of my USB for when I plug it into my Wii. And my fucking ISO is just called I'm Gonna Kume.
Let's go.
It's basically any percent for the first 3 sets of missions, more or less. Which obviously you mean you don't know the 80% road, but basically any percent type of strats where we're just skipping missions that are the most long and out of the way that don't have to do with Steve. Like, you don't do the forest. You talk to Steve outside of it and then leave.
Not too far to the old barracks now.
And as soon as you defeat Fluffy for the 3rd set of boss, you don't have to do anything in the first 4th set of missions except just get over to Never Never, basically. Like, at that point, the last 3 are all in a row. Outback Oasis, you drive past that, then you stop at Sly's Shack, climb up to talk to Steve there, and then drive up to Never Never, and then you're done. So the route's pretty nice. It's unique enough to have a different enough route to justify being a separate thing, despite still also being a meme.
What category are you?
Steve percent. Talk to Gubu Steve 10 times as fast as possible.
Can't you just talk to the same one 10 times?
I
Or does he
wish.
disappear?
He disappears after you talk to him. Even if he didn't, it would most likely be the same speech, and it wouldn't, you know. Jeez, if that was it, my entire stream would just be Steve talking the whole time. I wouldn't even do runs anymore. I'd just listen to Steve's wisdom for hours on end.
You feel when you can't re-Steve. I should probably...
Our Lord and Savior, Steve.
this is fucking stupid.
I hope
Oh,
that hit. It probably
fucking
didn't, but
backspace.
I'm gonna check. Okay, it did apparently. Wow, it was way over there.
Can't wait to start this Wind Waker randomizer. It's gonna be
Starting at this time.
Fuck.
Well, it is Saturday night, true.
gonna be a fucking dream. I am playing as Sans this time, and I made his color scheme look like Skeletor. And Woofer just finished making audio files for Sans. So now whenever you do literally anything in the game, it's the noise that he actually makes in Undertale. He only has one noise, so it's quality.
So this is news to me that you can apparently just not do the training mission here. Like, because like we still skip doing Outback Oasis, so that should
Oh.
count as just the one mission that we skip in the first set. But
Okay. Just reopen this and see. Yes.
oh, over here actually. This run will be probably not that amazing just because different route now. It's just to fill in splits. even know what to expect for a time. Like, I think so. There's only one run that's actually been done on PC for this, and I think it was like a 115, maybe. I don't remember off the top of my head. So I'm expecting probably around that, because he had a pretty sloppy mid game. $126, okay. Oh, that's right. Rob's console run was like a 130, and then PC was 126.
Dinosaur? You're not one of them, are you? No, they're too small. Pleasant. Say, I've got some Google juice. Do you want some? You don't know well enough. Tell you what, I do have something in my life. I found them while digging up some Google berries. You can have it.
I still need to continue making the football roster.
How much did you do so far?
I've only done me and Phoenix Aki.
Oh, I had a new one in another server earlier. Someone did, I think, EOE. So it wasn't like just EO backwards or the other way around. It was like both.
That takes skill.
I was like, well, that's a new one.
Skill take. Both of those. The interlacing. I think I usually just use it.
I'm waiting for a PHOIE. NX.
Phoenix.
Yes.
Phoenix Aki.
Do I have that in my channel? Oh, I don't. Wow, I don't have that added. I'm disappointed in myself.
Phoenix.
No, just OIE in general. As an emote.
Need to do that face. Then we can take a picture and make an emote that's Phoenix.
If I felt comfortable having my face as an emote, sure.
That was loud.
That's pretty good music to be blasting, I guess. Not my thing, but I do appreciate her.
I shall erase that. What move will my characters make? Ooh. Yes. This is going to be it. Ah, yes. Woofer, you made the sounds too quiet. Ah. This is wonderful. Fucking repeats every frame.
What's repeating?
I'm hearing a lot of the noise that Sans makes in Undertale.
Oh.
Whenever I jump, it repeats it every frame. What a day to be alive. This is fucking stupid. It'll be a lot better at night when there isn't music. Actually, nah, I'll do it after this. 'Cause otherwise, there's no point in me doing this play.
Oh, that didn't work at all.
Why can't I fucking do this? I just have to press A on the right frame. Come on, man. What the fuck? That was weird. Usually get this like first.
Get away from me, Patchy.
As a heading. Bad position. Thanks. How many waifus do I have? I just have like an image folder, dude.
He like instant attacked like 3 times there. That's something consistent. I should look into that.
I would say I have one. I just like variants in images. I feel like I made the colors a little bit too bad. Yeah, these are still way too fucking quiet.
Bye bye.
The noises need to overpower the music, and it's upsetting that they don't.
Hello, toy.
This is so humiliating. I'm hot, and I think this suit is full of fleas. But I need the money.
Goodbye. I think that's the first time I've actually not thought that. It upsets me that the noise isn't overwhelming. I am upset, Woofer. How could you do this to me? Not destroying my ears with the sound of sands. Wrong kid. There we go. This one first. Fuck. Every once in a while it plays slightly louder. I'm like, that should be the quiet volume. It's bad. I could also go for a bunch of Skeletor sound bites. This would make my day. this way. Shut up. Is there a Ben Brown pasta for this game?
Google juice.
There's only one of those for Majora's Mask.
The little orange fairy dinosaur thingy. Guess what?
Or at least
They can look
only
all they want,
one
they won't
popular
find
one.
you. No way. Said, you're not here just because you want stuff from me, are you? Well, I got news for you, pal. I ain't got anything to give. Nothing. Nada. Tips. Except for these. These are for you.
Only reason that creepypasta even like worked as well as it did was because it was also an ARG. You knew that I got arrows. You right. Fuck Pringles.
Pringles are good though.
Sorry, I mean Tingle.
Oh.
Boy, have I got some stories
Kringle.
to tell. The things I've seen and the stuff I've done. It'd fill a book it would. True.
No, I'm not saying
Maybe
fuck
three if
Just
you
Jenny.
use Big Grin. There was this time when this thing happened at this place I was at. Oh boy, was that ever an adventure. This person,
Chris
I forgot
Kringle
their name,
himself.
They had something they had to do something to. And I had another thing that someone else had to do stuff with. They sure were wild times. I like you, kid. Here, have you
Eh.
copy that person in my story.
Okay, that was good. Where's this boy? Oh shit! I did shit in the wrong order. Whatever. It's fine. Go away. Thank you. Goodbye.
It's my furry little orange buddy. Voltadan to you. Sir, do you like jokes? I do. Almost as much as I love Google Juice. Someone told me this one during a hailstorm under a rusty tin roof. It was loud, and I couldn't hear very well, but it sounded something like this. Blah, 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 chicken, blah, 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 bicycle, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, blah, 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 huge redback spider. And I said, blah, 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 close the blah, blah, down the door. That cracks me up every time. Here, have some opals.
Jeez, that would be rough, dude. It would be realistic, but that would be rough. Yo, what if someone modded Wind Waker so when someone jumps off of a ledge, they end up breaking their leg. Yeah, that's great. Why are you saying fuck Tingle again?
He deserves it.
I don't want to fuck Tingle. Who's this boy?
But what if it tingles?
No. Never use that phrase again. I don't want you speaking to me or my son ever again. That's a meme that didn't last very long.
Yes.
And I still think it's a decent meme.
Yes.
Oh, that's why you said fuck. I, for some reason, thought there was no context. I just wasn't paying attention to the item I got. One more thing. Okay. I can turn it nighttime.
I'm surprised that crocodile dropped there. I mean, there is a difference, I just don't remember. You have any idea what the difference between a crocodile and an alligator is by any chance?
I mean, aside from the region,
I mean, I know they are definitely different species altogether, it's not just a region thing.
I want to say it's something about their snouts,
That sounds right.
but I don't actually remember.
Like, some of these splits are definitely redundant. I could probably combine these two together.
Good. You don't think that one might
Could probably mix together the three sieves in a row earlier.
I'll hide it real good, just as soon as I find it. Speaking of finding things, I found these. I know you like them, so they're all yours. That was you.
It's their mouth shape seen from above. One is more girthy or some shit.
Wait, turn around. Nope, turn around.
That doesn't actually help me in the settings that I set.
Of course I have the split name instead, I just kept forgetting.
I'm smart.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go interestingly because we don't have the infraring here, so we can't snipe the buttons from a distance. Which I was really annoyed about. I actually spent a while trying to figure out if it was possible in any way to have enough opals. Like if you do the infra well enough, if you have enough opals to get the infraring in time, and it's definitely not possible. Like at best, you would need 9,000 after patch 2 for that.
Shit, I love being able to hold 60 bombs, but not having bombs.
So you would need 9,000 for that. And like that's already barely possible enough when doing 95%. Which involves doing a lot of things we don't do here. So like you'd have to go really far out of your way to make it to 9,000. With a good intro, I think you have like maybe 7,000 at best.
I'll check some score after.
You get the infraring after this. You buy like so many things all at once after this, after Buster, or Best Fight, but and there's no steeds that you can like get early to make up for it or anything.
I can get one.
And if there was a steed you can get early, it would be slower than getting it when you normally do anyways. Basically any of the alternatives that would work for it would end up being slower than what getting the infraring would actually save time for, so you'd just be losing time overall anyways. I'm gonna try and do the angled shot here, but if I don't get it right away, I'm probably just gonna just run up the long way.
I mean, all the noises that he makes, computer, are the same noise. It's just the noise of Sans saying text in Undertale. Every sound that he makes, no matter what you do, is just that.
I'm gonna spend time later actually figuring out what the angle is for that. I just didn't have time to before starting this. It'll be good to know.
But yeah, when he falls down a hole, it's louder and there's no music playing, so it just like adds together. There's also the fact that because it's such a short sound bite, it just keeps repeating itself whenever something happens.
So when you say sound that Sans makes, you just mean like the text sound for him, or?
Yeah, and like Undertale, you know, like the low pitched kind of noise that he makes. Yeah, that's the noise that happens when my character does like anything right now. there a chance in the future you can play as Ice Cube or Tupac in this game? I mean, I'm not the one that makes models. I'm bad at that kind of thing anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Or maybe not necessarily bad, just I am beyond inexperienced. Therefore, I am probably bad.
Oh, he's gonna run.
What a
Oh, he's good.
fantastic model. Have you seen the Thevin emote? I can pose with the best of them. I just can't make good models. All I have to do is make the character a cardboard cutout. You right?
The way Ty turns his head here. That's funny.
Nice job. Yep. Oh. Flat like South Park. I bet that would look very nice in this game. If I can actually play a Skeletor, that would be great. Or just making a sound pack for Skeletor.
The fight's basically the same. I mean, there's very little I'm doing. Like, the only thing I'm doing speed related is just hitting him a bit earlier. That's all.
Either a voice pack for Skeletor or a voice pack of Joel from Vinesauce trying to sound like Skeletor. Either one would work fine.
Well, if you don't have him do those things, he's still gonna eventually roar at roughly the same time. I know it's exactly 8 steps he takes, but if you have him like jump around and stuff, he will eventually stop doing that and roar. Just might be a little bit longer than the eight steps thing. It wouldn't be a major difference, but it would add up over the course of 9 hits.
That would be so annoying, computer. It would lose its novelty so fast.
Yeah, I only need 23,000 now, and I have almost 25, so definitely got more than I needed from the intro. Which I knew, but...
Hello.
You won't regret buying that one, son. Bye, son.
Yeah, so we buy everything, basically everything you need then.
Well, bye-bye.
The only songs I would listen to for 10 hours straight are 10-hour songs.
Hey, hey, Ty.
You won't catch me. I tell you.
Okay, so I guess one difference between this and 90% skips Sulfur Rocks, pretty sure. But you go there here since there's a Steve there. What we skip instead is Fair Dinkum with the 8 buttons, which is nice. There's a lot of things in Steve Percent that I hate in other categories, or that are annoying in other categories that aren't done in Steve, so it's good. Like doing the forest tends to be annoying. Pretty much everything in the last chapter of the game is boring, and we don't do any of it. Training mission is boring, we don't do that. Oh yeah, and also the fact that we don't even finish on the final boss or anything, you just finish as you talked to Steve for the last time. So you don't have to deal with anything after that point.
Fucking jump.
I don't think I've ever driven down this road this direction before. Ever. Are you a KFC fan?
Me?
Yeah.
It's alright. Really. I'm not much of a person for going for like fast food chicken.
I can understand that. It's not. I definitely prefer it. Just 'cause it's terrible for you, but tastes great.
Yeah.
Also, I'm trying to eat more things like that so I can actually try to gain a little bit of weight, but. And I've been eating more regularly in general, but. Problem is, eating out costs money, so.
Yeah. It does.
What kills my wallet the most for GDQs usually is the fact that most of the time we eat bad places. That adds up a lot quicker than people really realize.
I kind of expect it to happen that way, so I just like overlook that week. I don't go to GDQ to worry about my funds. I go to GDQ to have fun with my friends. I don't want to have stuff to panic about.
Hi, mate. It's Rex here. Those two man-eaters have me pinned down.
Good cue. Oh, what's shaking? Oh, this is London from Bijo's mom. Which means I already got that one.
Pick up all the pipes. Hurry up, mate.
It's a pretty great sound.
You're welcome.
I'm actually curious what it is.
It's me mashing rhythmically to put out and to put away my sail. This is the fastest way to move around in the ocean in Wind Waker is to mash between A and whatever your sail is equipped to. In my case, it's X.
Right, most
It's like
Zelda
a
games.
short-
Most Zelda games you can like customize that, right? Like what
Yeah.
buttons do what.
I just have it set to X.
Yeah, 'cause I've never actually played Zelda games enough to even know that for sure.
For this game, you can select to have certain items to the X button, the Y button, or the Z button. Netflix released a Magic School Bus. Really?
See,
Not the Netflix adaptation.
they tend to be purple. I have to lighten up on the Google view. So, what brings you here? Me? I'm avoiding them. They look, but they won't find me. No way. I think they might be
Netflix adaptations are
Listen,
spooky.
if I give you these, will you go away?
I'm always wondering about what this mission would be like with the Mega Ring, and now we get to find out.
But Miss Frizzle looks slightly sexualized. I don't
Oh, no.
want to see this.
Yeah, me neither.
I also like that you use the word slightly.
I don't like that that crocodile like stopped listening to me at the end. I don't know, why are they all doing that?
Shit, I don't have a sword.
Yeah, that was pretty satisfying with the Mega Ring. So that's another plus for this category. Don't have to deal with that challenge being annoying.
God damn it. I'm scared. Is that a virus?
I am a virus.
Okay, yeah. That Bentley is actually going to work. She looks, oh, okay. That's fucking weird. Which one is this? Okay.
I thought this ninja mission would be a lot more satisfying with the Mega Ring, but it's really slow still.
By the way, the bus looks very depressed in that picture, computer. He looks like he's just trying to get through his day.
Having to deal with the slightly sexualized Miss Frizzle all day.
He sent a picture in my chat of both Miss Frizzle and the bus smoking cigarettes.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, we are all depressed. You right. Man, I'm enjoying Link's crossbow training. This game is as fun as I remember it. It wasn't very fun. Link's crossbow training, in fact, was I mean, I guess it was okay, but it wasn't worth its money.
Is that a game, like in itself?
Yeah,
Wow. Sounds like a pretty thrilling game.
it's a Legend of Zelda style shooting gallery game
Great.
in which you use the Wii Zapper, which is
Oh,
the fucking,
God.
like, do you know what that is?
I know of it, I don't know the quality,
Yeah.
but I get the feeling it's
That-
probably not that amazing.
I mean, it's not a bad controller add-on. It works pretty. I mean, it wasn't hard to make something work the way it does, but it works fine. The point of the matter is that they made that extra Zelda game for the Wii, and it's a fucking gallery shooter. Which, I mean, despite that, it's... I mean, it looks like Twilight Princess, and I mean, aesthetically it looks fine. Gameplay-wise, I guess it's okay. But you're really just buying something to teach you how to use the Wii Zapper, which is usable in, like, fucking... I mean, it's technically usable in, like, any game, but usefully in, like, maybe 10. Because it's not like an add-on that you truly, like, connect to the controller. It's like,
This is my secret.
you just put the Wiimote and the nunchuck in it,
Google, 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 go.
and it doesn't, like, physically connect to the controller. It's just like a holster.
I guess you know the chant now.
I mean, considering the Wiimote basically is a zapper in itself already, yeah.
Don't tell anyone I gave you
Yeah.
these.
It's weird.
You know, what I find funny is that, like, the Steve percent is, like, unironically possibly the best category to do. It's
How
just
long is it?
Once I actually, like, optimize it properly, probably looking like maybe like an hour and 20, I'd guess. So it's like a good length. A lot of the dumb stuff from other categories isn't here. You skip a lot of boring areas, you skip a lot of dumb missions, you get the Miggering really early, which makes defeating enemies incredibly easy and satisfying. And Steve is a reason in itself as well.
Steve. Where am I relative to, like, Cyclos? Right next to him. Let's go say hello.
Also, that 120 estimate was purely based off of, like, the single PC run that was like a 126. And it was pretty sloppy mid and end game. I would not be surprised if sub 120 was doable.
So you're telling me that he's Steve suboptimal?
So only Rob on console, and then like one guy in PC actually did much with it. And Rob basically did it just to submit it to like a meme marathon thing. Like, it was a thing before that, but he did a run of it there to have it highlighted for that.
Of course. No. And I have no hope for humanity.
Same. Curious,
You
what
put
about Wind
behind
Waker?
the Oh, yes, you put Big Chungus behind the original cast. It fills up a bunch of the space, like in the background. Will look nice.
I was gonna say, I'm curious what about Wind Waker triggered that statement.
The person in my chat, computer, talking about continuing the garbage fueled picture.
Yes, please do.
You found a high quality Chungus. Good. Actually, yeah. Just wanted to go back here. Not yet. I'm gonna enter his house first. Then I can break into his house. Whoa.
Alright, got the double head start there. See, at this point, like, you don't even do any of the 4th chapter missions. Literally just rush to the last 3 Steves and then done. So actually, at this point, this in itself might be sub 120. Considering I had 16 minutes to talk to 3 Steves, that's no way it's gonna take that long. I only skimmed through the run. It was on the board, so I don't know how overall the quality was. So I had no idea what to expect for this. I'll toss out a guess, maybe 118. Just feels like 115 is a bit too low. But 120 feels like it's definitely doable, so I'll go with 118.
I was thinking maybe. I just kept trying my work. But no.
depends a lot on how his last couple splits were. If they were solid, then I probably won't gain much more time than that, but if they were also sloppy, then I'll gain more. Oh wow. Well, we don't do the mission in here, so theoretically you could get this Steve at any point. Oh, actually no. Oh, this is, yeah, actually it might be closer to 120 than I thought, because I forgot getting the Steve here actually takes a bit of work. I was going to say that you could actually do this Steve earlier in the run to afford the Infraring quicker, but you need the Infraring to do this without it being really slow. So never mind about that. I'm used to doing this inside air with the Warp Ring, which has a lot bigger range, so I'm not sure how only having the Lash Ring will affect it. It's a good chance I might fall. Very good chance. Hello.
Hello.
How nice of you to make it.
Oh my god, what? I even went closer than I thought I needed to, and it still wasn't enough. I didn't even think that specific hook would be the problem. I thought it would be the. Oh no! I just missed the cycle on that. Well, maybe by the time I get over there, this one will be at the right point.
Let's see.
I'm gonna miss that one. Ooh, got it. No, come on, dude. That was my fault for trying to rush that. I probably should. I knew this was gonna happen. That if there was gonna be a part of the run that was gonna go bad from not doing the route before, it would be this. Maybe save some time jumping on that. Okay, well now I have more time to spare getting over there. That's dumb. I didn't do anything wrong there. That was another concern about this. Specifically when you use the Lash Ring on that one hook, it very often likes to make you drop and you Nook Twirl over it. So I got really lucky that it didn't happen the first two times. This is ridiculous. Well, I know he had a lot of trouble with this room as well, so I'm probably not losing much time on that pace, but... Oh, am I gonna miss this now? The cycle's off-centered. No, got it. I'm gonna try a different approach here, since I'm already losing enough time as it is. Okay, I was just seeing if that would work. Seeing if you could glide to the further one, so you don't even have to deal with that first one. What? Did it again. There's literally nothing you can do about that. promise you I'm not pressing any buttons. It's just making me drop. This is why it's so much nicer to do this room with the warp ring. But it would be slow to get the warp ring before doing this. Maybe if I get enough momentum off of this. Okay, that might be the new way I do this. Oh my god. Guess I need to swing a lot more from that. Figured that would be the new way to do this, just that way I don't even deal with falling. Having the risk of falling. You just swing it from this side. There we go.
Sorry, I'm doing Earthbound 80% attempts. Chill stream.
I'm looking for a sword so I can hear louder Sans noises.
I hate the fact that this is probably still gonna record by multiple minutes.
Where the fuck is my boat? Wow, I went around this entire island. Can't find my fucking boat. I got a few more places I can check out this.
It's you again, you funny little lizard guy. How did you find me? Never mind. As long as they didn't follow you. They didn't follow you, did they? That's good. You can't be too careful. Look what I've been collecting. I found them lying all around the place. I don't need them, so they're all yours.
Yes. How loud is it? It's still quiet. God damn it. It's fun here, but
Excuse me? There's nothing on the ground there. Oh, I probably can't climb up this. Actually, I can. I guess I can't climb this the fast way, but I can. I only need lash for that. Don't need warp.
Wakamomo. Yep, I'm doing my Wakamomo dance. You know why they call it that? Because I say Wakamomo while I dance. Except I can't dance or sing. Something smells in here. I think it's you. You should go now. And take things with you.
I got an update of the garbage filter.
Oh no.
Thank you, computer. Do you think God stays in heaven because he, too, lives in fear of what he's created? Probably. Alright.
I'm gonna need to see this.
Yeah. Just gonna,
Also, apparently this like really slow truck mission.
that quote was from a fucking Spy Kids movie?
It was?
That makes it even stupider. Actually, at first it was very profound and funny, but now it seems remarkably unintelligent now. This is Fireman.
So apparently that slow truck mission just doesn't spawn or exist until a certain point. It's like, you can't do it early. Since I was able to drive right past where it normally is.
I'm doing alright, how are you? Oh, crap, this is Bomb, not Fire Mountain. What was I thinking? Should probably pause my game. Just to not get destroyed. There we go. Actually, yeah, that's helpful. I didn't mean to equip that. Does that work? Yeah. No.
Oh yeah, Earthbound means on that. Resets.
There we go. Ew. Yeah, blue sucks, man.
Oh my god. Okay, note to self, do not throw a boomerang in there.
I'm just gonna play this with audio.
Been trying to resist the temptation of shaving, but it's the first time I've had my mustache actually touch my upper lip.
Like this in a long time, or like ever getting it to that point?
Yeah, ever.
Right.
It's the first time ever.
Computer
I've just never
Steve,
liked my mustache.
Steve Buscemi is a mystical human being.
So is Goo Goo Steve.
And it's very hard to do. You showing up all
I really hate the fact that it's still almost 118 as well.
All I want is a
Even with that terrible last area.
to ask for, is it? Look, if I give you this, you'll promise to leave, okay? Here you go.
Also, Alex, I really wish I had more motivation to actually keep up with you. Because I also find facial hair to get annoying.
$119.19. That's a pretty fun time to get.
I'll just never
11919.
let mine grow thick enough.
No.
Or full.